All right, today we are going to talk about the natural learning state. Now, uh, the natural learning state, I'm going to just describe a little bit about this and then we'll do a short hypnosis portion. What is a learning state? So, what is a state, right? Human behavior is based on all these different types of neurophysical states. These are how you feel physically, how you feel emotionally, and how you feel psychologically. So we go through different states all the time. Certain states not only feel good, but they are optimized for performance. You can think of someone in sports who is in the zone. That's what they call it when they're in the zone. They're they're moving right. They're making the shots. They're doing everything without even thinking about it in the zone. A musician might call it being in the groove. So they're just everyone is playing together. They don't think about it. They're just grooving together. And psychology has a term for it. It's called the flow state. It's where you're naturally just making all the best moves. You're fully engaged in the process. Things are not too hard and they're not too easy. That's the flow state. Now, because the nervous system cannot tell the difference between a real or an imagined state, you can put yourself into this. And you can do the same thing whether it's for a flow state, you can find the same state for a learning state. And of course, everybody has that state different. Everyone learns a little different. So it's going to feel different for everybody. But if you remember a time when you're totally absorbed in learning something that you are excited about, you can re-enter that state. You'll find yourself moving into the posture of the state. You'll find yourself going into the breath of that state and going into the feelings of that state. And then we can create an anchor to attach it to that. Kind of like Pavlov's dog. We ring the bell and we salivate, or we use an anchor to access the state whenever we want. I'm going to suggest we use a finger to the thumb for the state today. You could pick something else. You could pull on your ear or use really anything you want. The first thing I want you to do is to think of something fascinating, something that you really love to learn about, something that it just, you get so absorbed in it. So how this will work is I'll have you imagine this time. So you have this thing where you get really absorbed in it. You'll take yourself back in time to a moment when you were fully engrossed in learning about this thing. And then we'll amp that up. We'll amp the feelings up, all the experiences around it up. And when that's at its height, you're going to fire off the trigger. So you'll touch the finger to your thumb or use whatever you've decided to use for the trigger. And then we'll relax. And we'll do that about 3 times. What this does is it gives you the ability to access this state, this learning state, at any point. So to begin, find yourself a comfortable position. You can do this just sitting in a chair like I am. You can lie down if you want, but you can certainly just sit in a chair in your office if you want. But have an idea in your mind of what is that thing that's fascinating to you? What is it that you love to learn about? Now close your eyes and just take a breath. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Put some relaxation into your forehead, your cheeks. Allow your jaw to relax. You could even let the jaw hang open a little bit. soften your tongue and relax your tongue all the way to the back of your throat. Good. Take another deep breath in and just let that relaxation flow through you. Notice the feeling of your body in the chair, the weight of your body pressing down, or if you're not on a chair, whatever surface you're on. Notice the sensation of your hands resting on your lap or at your side or wherever they are. And another breath in and out. Good. And now let your mind go back to a moment in time when you were fully engrossed in learning about that subject that just fascinates you. So find that memory and step into it. Feel what you felt. So feel what you feel now as you're in that memory. What feelings are in your body? Hear what you hear. Maybe you're listening to something and that's how you learn. Or maybe you're saying words in your mind as you read or something else. Hear whatever it is that you hear. And see what you see. What are you looking at? And then amp that up. So make the colors brighter. The sounds louder. Use your breath to amp that up more and more, how fully engrossed you are in that moment. And then put the anchor together, the finger to the thumb. Breathe in deep, amp that up even higher. And then relax. Coming back to relaxed state. Let curtains close. Erase what you were just doing. Come back to normal. With your eyes closed, though. Feeling that wonderful, relaxed state. Good. And now take yourself back to that memory again. Or maybe it's a different memory when you're fascinated, learning by something that just fascinates you. And step into this moment. Feel what you feel. Again, hear what you hear. See what you see. Feel all these details in for yourself. And amp them up. Use that breath. Make them vivid in your mind, powerful and colorful in your mind. And then anchor them into that feeling. That's right. Breathing in, amping it up even stronger. And relax. That's right. Resetting one more time. Once again, take yourself back to that moment or another one where you're learning that thing that fascinates you. And take yourself into that moment. Step into that time where you feel what you feel again. Hear what you hear around you. See what you see. Breathe into that. Bring it strong in your mind, powerful in your mind, colorful in your mind, loud. And anchor it in there. As you breathe in deep and relax it, let it go. Another deep breath in and out. You can open your eyes when you're ready. And when you want to use this learning state, you just take yourself to a moment. So say right now. Just take a breath in and then anchor. Fire off the anchor so you can feel that learning state. You can feel into it. Not too hard, not too easy. Just the right thing. Doing everything in the right way. Learning everything in the right way. Whatever that is for you. Well, there you have it. That's the discover your natural learning state. short and simple and easy to do. Love to hear how this worked for you, what you think of this. So put them in the comments below so I can respond. And come back to this if you like. If you'd like, you can uh, level it up by listening to it, by going through this process more than once. And the more you do it, the stronger it gets. The stronger it gets, the less you need to actually do this. Access your learning state. If you have any other suggestions of other types of processes that you'd like to see, put those in the comments as well. I'm going to be doing this once a week, so there'll be plenty of opportunities for new types of recordings. Until next time, be well.